sorry.
Throughout this club season and the start of the defensive season, you emphasize that the team should be able to win the game without the ball. There are certain defensive activities on job. There was a goal by Munster and you guys are that the team can win. How impressed are you with the team's defensive performance?
Yeah, I agree 100%. You know, we want to win without the ball now. That was very evident today. We are disappointed about the try that we did late in, but yeah, obviously satisfied with the defense performance, and if you score some good tries, it's good. So definitely the team has made another step forward. Although I was really frustrated with the tempo and the pace of the game, and that is actually, or unfortunately, that put a different vibe around the game, which is not. I don't think it doesn't suit this competition.
Franco, ek het die idee gekry dat hulle die game vertraag het en skeieregter, soos al die Europese skeieregters, laat dit maar net toe. Hoe voel jy daaroor?
Ja, Owen, ek het die idee gekry, kon jy dit sien?
Nee, ek
wou sê, ek stem 100% saam, ek kon dit sien as jy die idee gekry het, jy is nie ver af nie. Ja, nee, hulle het definitief het stadig gemaak en ja, dis jammer, maar niks wat hulle doen was illegal nie. Ek wil sê, ek voel, ek dink die ongelukkig laat die reëls van rugby nie toe dat jy moet dit so gou as moontlik doen nie. So ek dink hy is 'n bietjie gepres vir tyd by 'n skoppale toe, maar so niks wat hulle doen is illegal nie, so dit is net jammer dat hulle die spel bietjie onderrig.
Want ek het geskryf dat die hoë intensiteit waaraan die Cheetahs al gewoond was vanaand bijvoorbeeld het ontbreek tot, kom ons sê maar die 50ste minuut, juist om daai kwessie.
Ja, wel, spanne wil net in ons speel met dit. Ek kan nie Johan van Graan hulle sy taktiek betwyfel nie. Of hoe maak jy sou hoe frustrerend vir ons was nie. Ek verstaan wat hulle wil doen. Dis hoogte bo seevlak. Dis warmer as wat hulle gewoond is. Hulle het 'n groep spelers hier wat nie hulle starting groep is nie en hulle het 'n manier gesoek om die vry te ontwrig en hulle het die eerste helfte reg gekry. Ons het gefrustreerd raak, ons het swak gegee, ons kon nie intensiteit van die game kry nie. En na ons halftyd 'n bietjie gereset het en 'n bietjie gepraat oor wat ons moet doen om dit te verander het, ek dink die spelers uitstekend gereageer daartoe en ons kon op ons manier die game lig, jy weet. Die probleem is net met in die situasie en dis die raad ek vir Alwies ook gaan gee is dat jy mag nie ingesluk raak met jou posisie se tempo nie, met jou eie tempo bepaal en daar 'n sekere manier om dit reg te kry.
Franco, importantly, it's 3 from 3, it's 15 points in the bank. You couldn't have asked for a better start from the team.
Yeah, I think it's always been now, but
still yours until all the pressure.
So yeah, no, agreed. I think compliments again to everybody involved, coaching staff, the players especially, for believing in what we ask. You know, we set out the plan and we have tactics and strategies, and if they don't buy into that, then it won't work. So I'm really grateful that the guys followed the plan that we've put out there, and with the ability to adapt and to get better in what they do. They are growing as rugby players, as individuals, and that's what individualists and again with this team, you know, needs to keep on growing and keep on getting better to be competitive away from home. And tonight was actually classic. It might happen against Connacht if intensity is down. What are we going to do to get it up? So I'm sure there's going to be conversation around this week. So a good opportunity now to, you know, just learn a lesson from it.
Kom ons kan nie sommer die ongemaklike goed uit die pad uit, want dis wat die Sondagkoerant gesoek van my af. Ek kon gesien het op die veld na die game en ek ben ook kon sê, ja, kom ons ek stop net daar. Wat het in jou kop gegaan? Wat was jou laaste boodskap vir die boys?
Ja, nee, eerste plek is dit 'n gevoel van dankbaarheid. Obviously, ek is deur die genade van die Here in 'n posisie geplaas om ouens te lei om die beste te kan word wat hulle kan en hulle het gevolg, jy weet, vreemde ouens, ek meen Ruan het laat ingekom, vir die tyd wat ek hier was, eintlik bitter laat. Ouens soos Cheetahs, Anthony Foreman, Franco Smith in 'n sekere mate en dan al die ouens wat reeds vir 'n rukkie hier is Jy weet, dit is wonderlik dat hulle ingekoop het in wat ons doen nie so, en ek was opreg dankbaar daarvoor en ek het vir hulle dankie gesê, dis myne waar gaan, dankie dat hulle gereageer het. Ek die halftime speech was nie so gemaklik soos wat ek dink hulle sou dit wou gehad het nie, so, maar hulle reageer uitstekend en ja, dit was net 'n gevoel van dankbaarheid, dankie aan almal en so.
Hoeveel rugby vriende het jy deur die Cheetahs gemaak?
Nee, enorm baie, ek dink ook baie Cheetahs vriende gemaak, ek is al gesê ek moet weer gaan ver verkoop, maar nee, ongelooflik baie vriende gemaak en ek kan nie, ek weet, ons was dan baie, ek is 'n Bloemfonteiner, maar ek was so baie weg, ek het lank in Pretoria gebly, lank oor see gebly en die 6 jaar was mense reg goed vir my en my gesin en mens kan nie genoeg dankie sê daarvoor nie. Ek is regtig dankbaar op vir die publiek en almal daar buite wat Smith gesin embrace het in hierdie tyd wat ons hier was en dit sal altyd, jy weet, ek het van Shimlas, ek moet weer daar begin, jy weet, van Marius van Rensburg, Jaco Swanepoel wat my die geleentheid gegee het om te wys waartoe ek in staat is in 2015 en Harold hulle wat ingekoop het deur die proses om my hier te laat vestig. Dis wonderbaarlik dat dit gebeur het dat ek Rory bedank het van Herren self, anders sou ek dalk nou nie eers hier geëindig het nie. Maar een van die groot besluite daai tyd was, ja, dit was ontwrigting vir my gesin, maar een van die groot besluite was dat ek wil graag aangaan wat ek hier gedoen het en dit was 'n great geleentheid wat hy my gegee het en as ek vir hulle ook in die kleedkamer gesê het, jy weet, as jy iets beloof en jy kan dit produce, dan is daar satisfaksie en die genade en die spelers en hulle werk en omgee. Ek dink dit was die most household names wat ons mee gewerk het in die begin nie, en nou skielik is hulle op almal se lippe en dit is great. So ek is baie trots op die spelers wat ook weggegaan het hier, want ek weet hulle saai goeie saad waar hulle nou is.
Sorry. The Cheetahs have proven that they can win at home. They've done this for a couple of seasons. Just great to have beaten those 3 teams that you haven't been able to do before. But now the really important part is the next step is doing those wins overseas. Galway is not going to be easy. The conditions there. Cardiff is also going to be different, and Parker Scarlet. So, how do you change that mindset of, okay, we're not at home now, we're on tour, and if we want to win the tournament, we have to start doing these away ones.
Yeah, I think firstly this Balco is really important for us to build that momentum going on, into a tour now, and thankfully we did that well, and I think tonight was a great test for us because you're going to be in similar situations when you go abroad now. I think for us as a team, I think we've started creating a winning culture, and it's about building on that now. It's going to be a massive challenge, we know that, but I think this team has learned a lot as players from the coach. As players, we've been put in difficult situations now, and it's about kicking on and embracing the challenge. We're going to play in different conditions, I think Coach Franco said this week that the 4 line stays the same. So we've got a game plan in place. We've got our structures in place. We all believe in that. I'm not sure how much that will change in the next few weeks, but I think this group has grown a lot and learned a lot the last 2 years from playing in the Pro 14. So now it's about embracing that challenge and getting some consistency and good performances in that world.
Ruan, going on to the tour, how important will the trio of Clinton, Anthony and Ryan will be, since they are the X-Factor players in terms of like you guys winning games?
Yeah, I think the way we play is really a team effort, although I think those guys can shine a little bit because I think our forwards work incredibly hard. I think, like I said, the structures that's been put in place gives the guys opportunity to express themselves, and I think it's an exciting brand to play. So I think, obviously they're great players, good feet, a lot of pace, but I think, we play a 50-man brand. I think everyone's got to do their job for the other guys to shine. So we all back each other, we all work hard for each other, and at the end of the day, I think if they get the shine, great. But I think for us, it's a team effort. It will stay like that. It's a squad effort. I think there's a lot of guys that's trained incredibly hard, and they haven't even played a minute the last few weeks. So I think the culture that's been created by the coach has been fantastic. It's an enjoyable environment to come in every day, and I think that shows on the pitch.
Ruan, ons het nog gesien wat werk die laaste 3 weke. Nie noodwendig die laaste 3 weke nie, maar kom ons sê maar die Karibeker af tot waar ons vandaan gekom het. Het is gesien wat werk. En daar heb je al een aanleiding gegeven van hoe lijkt het vorentoe. Moet je al met hem gaan zitten als span?
Ja, ek dink coach Franco het dink ek bietjie meer met hom al gepraat. Ek dink as spelers sal ons nou volgende week bietjie meer aanleiding kry van sy direksie waarna hy wil gaan, maar ja, ek dink is moeilik om te veel te verander. Ek dink wat ons nou doen werk. Daar sal verseker hier en daar ietsie wees wat anders is, maar ja, ek dink as spelers jy weet, ons sal dit vat soos dit kom, ons sal aanhou hard werk en ja, so ek is nie doodseker nie. Ek dink volgende week sal vir ons meer duidelikheid gee in wat se rigting ons gaan.
Geen maandag met 'n pakking werk Franco of in 'n sleutel.
Nie seker soos altyd nie. Maar ja, nee, ek en Alwies het gepraat en ek gaan hom bystaan waar ek kan. Ek is meer 'n klankbord nou, so as hy my vra sal ek sê. Ek wil graag hê met sy stempel doen. Hy het regtig moeite gedoen om dit rondom die span te beweeg en nie noodwendig binne nie, sodat hy kan leer en sien wat ons doen, of verstaan. Dan leer ek is dalk nie regte woord nie, maar om te kan verstaan wat ons doen. En so ja, ek is daar vir hom as 'n klankbord en as daar ek wil graag help. Ek is nog hier tot einde November, so ek gaan nie direk glad nie direk by die span betrokke wees, glad nie, maar dit sê hulle gaan ons nou weg, so as hy my vra kom op die veld of help gou hier, of dan natuurlik sit ons kan.
Op daai noot, Franco, is daar 'n aanduiding wanneer hy sy toergroep bekend gaan maak en ek neem aan daar het nie vanaand beserings, dit het so gelyk nie. Ek weet dit Dries het nog sukkel met daai kyk van hom. So is daar 'n aanduiding van wanneer die toergroep aangekondig word. Of
is dit my of
of nee, ek wil weet, is dit by Alwies op daai kom.
Tuurlik is nou Alwies van nou af en ek wil sommer sy selfoonnommer uitgee vir julle. So julle kan graag gerus val sonder, maar as jy by 1 uur ouen kan jy hom gerus kontak. So dit is reg. Nee, Alwies gaan van nou af dan ran en ek dink hulle het hulle planne, hulle het vanmôre al 'n lang coaches meeting gehad. Ek seker sy goed is in plek en so ek sê ek is daar as 'n klankbord reg om te help waar ek kan. Ek maak myself 100% beskikbaar ook in die media om hom by te staan. So maar dit is nou Alwies moet ek gaan hom so gou as my ondersteun en ek dink die publiek en almal daar buite moet ook agter hom.
Franco, on that, you're not the only person who was involved in the last game tonight. Ox has walked an incredibly long journey with you in his career, played nearly 100 games for Cheetahs, and people tend to forget that he's already paid his dues before he's moved on. So a massive impact that he made at the club, and also time for him to broaden his horizons.
Look, I got to know Ox as a 20-year-old guy at the Cheetahs when I came in to coach them. He's a very coachable guy. He's an unbelievable stalwart. He's a guy that works really hard. He gets up, he comes to work to really merit what he's doing, and he's a student as well. He still on Mondays got practical, so he's not there on Mondays, and he always catch up the work that we've done, and may that be physical or video work. So he's a real professional. I'm really proud of him. Everybody that finishes their degree while they're playing it's really a hell of a thing to do. So I'm really proud of him in that regard. He's a top man. He's an honest guy. He works really hard, and yeah, I think I know that he wants to play for South Africa with all of his heart, and with the way the team's playing, he could have got it maybe from from the Cheetahs, but who would have known? And understand his decision 100%, and we are very proud to send him to the Sharks and say, Oxie, go become a Springbok, become the legend that I think he can become.
Ruan, as jy sê as daar nood is, as jy nood druk, dan is jy nie op wat jy wil hê. Ek weet jy het laas gesê in 'n gesprek dan die dis nou die jongsters, die youngsters, dat is nou hulle kans. Wat dink jy van daai kommentaar?
Nee, ek weet jy, ons sal maar kyk wat gebeur. Ek dink die ouens wat daar is baie goed. Verdien hulle plek en op die oomblik is my fokus net hierso. Ja, so ek geniet my rugby regtig baie en op die oomblik speel ek hierso en ek geniet dit.
Ek het weer net wat sê van as jy nie so bietjie vashou.
Ja, ek dink ek sal graag oor Henko ook dalk 'n comment wil maak. It would be unfair not to mention something around him. And I think he's the nephew of Ruan Pienaar, and he's a guy that I've got the world's respect for. And so you could clearly see the Kruger blood running in his veins as well. Top player also came with me from the Varsity Cup, although I think he made his debut for the Cheetahs maybe just before. He's somebody that's become a real professional, especially after his experience in Japan, and he worked himself back into becoming one of the most dominant loose forwards in South African rugby. And also the fact that he's a preacher or a dominee goes without saying that the quality of the man it is, and I think both these guys will be surely missed going forward.
You said now missed, and this is something that we've been wondering about as well for the last couple of months. Who takes that new reign, and it's quite exciting to see the last couple of matches Ruan really starting to come through after struggling in the curriculum a bit, and of course loose for departments, it's anyone's game.
Yeah, look, see us and the Jasper tonight again, along with the three that started, just made a huge impact. Opa's coming back, Aiden Davids is around the corner. Yeah, there's options. Daniel Martins is always somebody that can up the intensity for you. So in the loose forward department, I'm so worried that I've left one out. But they all out there, they will all want to contribute, and that's what's nice with the standard of what the teams produce now. The guys want to come and contribute, they want to come and be part of it, and it takes hard work to get to that point. So yeah, there's a lot of options.
Was it the perfect farewell for you, Oaks and good for this match?
Yeah, I think we would have liked 100 points. Couldn't get better than what it was tonight. So yeah, perfect send-off. I think for both those guys also, like I said, we as a group come from Varsity Cup, and yeah, I think it was just a perfect way to end. But I don't want to. The Cheetahs must not talk about end now. It's only the beginning for them. So the less the word end is used, the better it is. So it's about now taking it to the next level.